mixed a Chanel color with her because it would just make the foundation look a bit more yellow. Match her complexion a bit more. Then I buff it out with this brush by Sonia Kashuk, which I get at Target. I think this is number 129. And it is really, really, really good to just buff out foundation. It is so soft. Everyone should try it out. If you don't like it, I don't know what's wrong with you. Then I take a concealer by Revlon and I just put it like under her eye because I like to get a nice like sexy lift, sexy glow, kind of like inspired by Kim K and J. And I also put it on her brow bone, the bridge of her nose, her forehead to extend it, her cupid's bow, and I think also the corner of her mouth, the corners of her mouth and her chin. And make sure to pack it on because it just really lift up her cheeks, her cheekbone. And this is what it looks like before you blend it out. And then of course I blend it out using a e.l.f. brush. This is the professional brushes, so these are like $3, and I get this one at Target also. These brushes are at Target and Sephora. This is my favorite part to blend these out. I don't know, it just looks so beautiful when you blend out your concealer and you see it like almost disappear into your skin and you see the lift on your cheeks. And then after this, after I blend everything out, I set all of the concealer with I'm using the Contour Kit by Anastasia. I used the color Banana on her, which works a lot for setting foundation, excuse me. I used her brush here, this is a Sephora brush, and like, I like it. I think everyone would like it. I would recommend it. I'll list which brush it is below if she tells me. And I make sure to like pat it on under your eye because like nobody wants to have those like creases under there. It's just really not cute. It just makes you look old. Like you use something cheap and it cracks. And then I take like I got a set a while ago by Kirkland as a gift, brush set, and this is a kabuki brush which I still use till today. It's an angled kabuki brush, and I take the color Havana from the same kit. And I contour her. I put it on the hollows of her cheeks, the temples, and I put some on her forehead, warm up her face. And yeah, just around her face, make her forehead look a bit smaller, make her face look more chiseled. She already had a chiseled face. And I also take a MAC brush, and because it's smaller, I use it to, you know, give a little bit of shape to her nose. Very subtle look. We're in the front of my house right now because we still don't know where to film any of these looks. So enjoy. And then from the same Kirkland set, I take the blush brush, which is also a good one from that box that I got. And I put on a Sephora blush on my cheeks. It's like an orange blush because you're going to see later on that I put an orange color on her lips. But obviously you're not going to put like a bright blush on someone with a bright lipstick because that just looks really nice. And then I tried out the highlight from the Anastasia kit, and I kind of really disliked it. I don't know, it just didn't do all that for me with a fan brush from Sonia Kashuk. And I also tried out one from Victoria's Secret, which you can skip this one because I kind of mostly use Soft and Gentle by MAC. And I put it everywhere when I put the concealer on her face. The brow bone, the bridge of her nose, her cupid's bow, her forehead. And then this step you can like literally skip. I took like a light bone-ish color from a quad that I have by Buxom, and it just really didn't do it for me. I should have used like a paint pot by MAC. And then here we get into one of the colors for the eyes. I'm using an angled brush by e.l.f. This one is $1. And I'm taking a purple like Mineralize eyeshadow by MAC, and I'm creating a V shape on the crease of her eye and the outer part of her eye. I don't think I show it in the video, but I'm pretty sure I drag it under her eye also, connecting with that V shape. So here, like, I'm really packing on the color just to make it like pop a bit more. And that's why it was like so necessary to actually use a paint pot by MAC, because I wouldn't have that just like stressed it out so much and kept going back and forth with it, and the color would have popped so much more. But no worries, this did it for me. And I blend it out. You can use any fluffy brush you have. This is just a brush from MAC that I use all the time to blend out foundation, to blend out eyeshadow. And then here's like the highlight of the look for me. I'm using a pigment by MAC. It's a silver pigment, and I'm putting it on her eyelid. I also put it on her tear ducts. I kind of drag it under the eye of that area. And usually you do not put like such a strong highlight, like a color like this one, on your brow bone. But because of the inspiration, the whole Nars ad, I do drag it up to her brow bone. But it's like, it's not so harsh. It still looks a bit subtle. Like, it looks wearable to me. So here you see the color getting packed on, and I think it looks beautiful. She better have loved this, because I loved it. Use just any flat brush to pack that on there. And then I'm doing her eyebrows here. I like her eyebrows because I kind of went, they're bushy, and I went with the natural shape of her brow here. I'm using an amazing brush. This is like Holy Grail brush. It's by Forever. It's a blend brush. This blend looks like a brush on your brow. It's not too harsh. It's really good. I'm using a Maran brow kit, the darker side for her. I just went with her natural brow. Then I take this is like a gunmetal color by L'Oreal, tropical eyeliners, and I put it on the waterline. And I don't show this step, but I also take a MAC feline pencil and I do a very thin line on her eyelid. This is a Josie Maran mascara. This is hers actually, and it's so good. It's waterproof, and it's really good. And then here I apply falsies. So